But I'm gonna knock that dent out of there real quick. This little guy here that I showed you guys yesterday, and I don't know if I'll get it back on this today. I'm thinking of playing with this for a little bit, so I'm not real sure. May do both, may bump back and forth. I don't know. But all right, that's why I just want to show you that. See ya. All right, so the dent is gone. I thought it was kind of funny. Right there's where the dent was, and if that'll focus in, you can see it pulled the clear completely off with that little glue tab. So the clear wasn't sticking very good. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a lot in a small area on cheaper aftermarket clear, or who knows what. I haven't had that happen until this point, but like I said, that clear's got to come off there. So we're going to take that clear completely off of this door. Well, the whole vehicle probably. Now looking at that, since that came off like that, that's pretty bad. So anyway, just thought I'd show you that, but the dent is gone, so that's good. Alright, let's update this real quick, what I was doing here, and I want to show you something. In the video they show they have put some kind of brace, like a I think it's a brace for like a convertible, but this piece right here on this car, they want you to weld it to this 18 gauge sheet metal. So this is, I'm beating a dead horse here, but I want you guys to understand, when you're putting your subframe connectors in, just be aware of this, because I don't know that the subframe connectors are going to do exactly what you want them to do if you put them in the way that they are showing. And I know they're blah blah blah, awesome engineer, da da da, whatever. There you would weld, hopefully that's showing, across the bottom, right through here and right through here. Okay, so you've only really welded half of this. So sure, you're into the frame and you've tied this in, and you'll tie it into the subframe connectors, but you only have this weld right here, and then the weld they want you to do to the front, and I've already cut this out, so that would still be there. And I probably still have it somewhere, but just pretend this is still there. You're just going to weld that to the sheet metal. Now if you race this car and you're really turning and going into corners and the whole thing, this to this just does not seem like enough to me. Like I said, I'm not an engineer, but that so that's why I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. And what I'm going to do is, you saw that I welded solid under here a piece. So what I will do is this is the torque box in here, so I'll probably plug weld this in several spots to that, and then I'll actually make a piece that will come in here up to here and kind of do a triangle basically and tie all this together. Because I just don't think that that's enough on the bottom, and to this little flimsy, that's really nothing. You want that tied into that whole frame if you can. Otherwise it doesn't seem like these, as badass as they are, you're gonna have a weak point there. That's gonna be a you know what I mean? It's just not enough. So for me, boxing everything, like I boxed the rails in, as you see, and boxing all this in is going to make it super strong as well. Alright, so that's what we're come up with so far. And what I wanted to do is be able to weld inside to, well, we already talked about that. And I went ahead and cut that part away so it'll actually contour and come down at the bottom. Once I take the floor off, I'll be able to contour that better. But that will actually fit in there like that and be welded here, across, up, down, and then also to the floor skin once I set it back down as a finished product. But I'll have the floor skin off and be able to weld all of that solid and box all that in, and with the same piece, basically piece of steel. So I don't know, I think that looks pretty good. I think it'll be strong. I think it'll be way stronger than just having the bottom welded. And like I said, it will be welded all the way across the bottom, up, inside, down, and around, and then all across the bottom, and then on top of that welded here, up into here and down. And then I can probably fit this little piece back around the top, cut that out if I want to. So I don't know if I have that much want to or not, but yeah, basically like that. So that's my idea to strengthen that up. So tell me what you think. See ya.